Hey everybody, Cathryn Hartt here of Heart and Soul Studio. Today's video lesson is going to be on improv. Improv, in case you don't know what improv is when you don't have a script, which I think is awfully fun because I think of every time I work with an actual script as being improv. We call that staying in the moment, playing the truth, what's right in front of your eyeballs. It's oh so fun. You must do it. At any rate, improv, there are a couple of very, very simple little tricks to do with improv. Anybody can do improv. Yes, even you. So if you know a couple of the rules and the tricks, it makes it a lot easier to do it. So when I teach improv, which I do all the time, in fact, I'm doing a class tonight on improv. I do them quite frequently. And I teach you very simplistic things to start with so that I guarantee that you can be able to do something masterful when we get up and start complicating it a little bit. Here are the simple rules of doing good improv. Number one, just like a good scene, you need to make a couple of choices. Who, what, where. Who? My basic character. Am I the drunk? I mean, am I like, oh, am I really uptight? Am I like the person who's like a clean break? Who am I? You know, am I a great lady? I wish. At any rate, you just, first of all, get your character and really jump into that character, which is really kind of fun and easy to do when you're really getting as physical as you get with a lot of improv that we do. Although you can do improv as comedy or you can do it as dramatic. I mean, a lot of times when you're doing auditions, you have to improvise being chased by the vampires and you blow someone away with your gun and you get a broken leg and you know, you're sobbing because your little puppy is dying in front of you. So we do a lot of improvisation that is also dramatic. But the same rules kind of apply even if it's comedic or it's dramatic. So, first, who? Character. Two, I need to know where I am. And this is true in anything you do as an actor too. I have to create my reality. Don't leave it ambiguous because ambiguous you can't play. You get nothing from it. So really use your environment around you too. And then the third rule is you must always have a what. And the what is the conflict. This is true in any scene you ever do too. If you don't have a what or a conflict, you don't have a scene. Well, you may have a scene, but I'm going to go get popcorn during your scene because it'll be boring. So, when I'm doing an improv, the conflict is so darn important that we call it the game. Little tip. If you're doing an improv, if you're just thinking all the time, everything the other person does to you drives you crazy, you're probably going to do a good job. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh my gosh, there's a camera right in front of me. And go with what's right in front of you guys. I see you all the time trying to find something magnificent to do and going past all the stuff that's the real improv. Like walking onto the airplane and forgetting to make a big deal out of having to get across the people that are in the seats over in front of you while you're trying to get to your own seat. Or the way you put your baggage up. Or just the way you enter. Tells us something. You're forgetting all the good details, just like you do in your acting scenes when you have a script. You think it's all about the lines. It's all the stuff around the lines. It's improv, so don't go past the details. See what's right in front of you. The first thing that moves, play with it. Oh my God, there's a little red light blinking on and off my camera. I bet that means I'm running out of film. Ah! I hear birds chirping. Do you? Or is it just me? Okay. Did you notice that nothing is going on right now? Is that my fault? So just go with whatever's right in front of you. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be nothingness. If nothingness is there, use it. It will be something. Okay, and the other thing that I want to tell you guys is to make sure you physicalize it. This is true in anything you do as an actor too. Life energy, flesh and blood. Okay, so I need to make that flatter. Suck it in. So if you are physicalizing, you will do something interesting. And this is not just with improv, but it is especially with improv. I have people all the time and they're talking and talking and talking and I'm getting bored and I'm saying, do something. And I see the first thought go through their head that says, I don't know what to do. What does she mean, that crazy lady? And then I will yell it again more ferociously, do something! And they just do something. And as soon as you do something, oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you. Nice hair. Ooh. Oh, it's my hair. Something happens. Just start moving towards something. You'll find out what it's all about later on. It will turn into something. If your imagination isn't working, that's a closet. When you move and do something, your imagination starts to function again. I don't know why, it just does. So anyway, go out there, have some fun, improvise, and improvise in your life too. For those of you who are using a script with your life, stop doing that. At any rate, have some fun. I'll see you next week for more weird and stupid and wonderful and idiotic acting tips.